Hello the internet and welcome back to the live stream. It is Saturday the 20th of April 2019. Today I will be live for 26 minutes. Happy Easter. If you are in Australia, you're on Easter Saturday. If you're in New Zealand, you're on Easter Saturday, but you're already further ahead. If you're anywhere that way and north, you probably be on Good Friday still. So wherever you are, happy times. It's the Easter long weekend. Happy celebrations and happy... What do you say? You don't really say happy Easter until Sunday, so forget I've even said that. By the way, look, I am lucky I'm even here today. To have this celebration of Easter, I am lucky I'm here. I'll explain why in a second. But I had a pretty interesting turn of events just 2 days ago, and I'll explain. If you haven't seen the daily vlog, you won't know what I'm talking about, but if you've seen that... Man, I almost killed myself. Let's jump in to say hello to the chat. Who have we got in the house? We've had Stockerbolter. He's been there from the very beginning. He's been playing a game. He's got a crook neck. He tried to push a big set of rocks with his neck. Now, my chat hasn't even come through here. Man, this Wirecast program has so many glitches. Oh, okay, there it is. It should... Okay. That's how it's going to have to be for the time being. It takes a while for it to load. And it already says, I don't know. Is this going to work? This live chat thing bugs me that it doesn't scroll with itself. It used to, and then all of a sudden, for some reason, Wirecast doesn't scroll. I'm seeing another chat there from Stockerbolter. What up? Tim Askog says, a strong mug of coffee with bacon and eggs and toast for breakfast. Totally yum. Let's just see if that pops up. And if it doesn't, we know we've got issues. But back up in the top of the chat, I did see Edie Murphy said she's happy that I post these links for the live stream into the community tab. That's the way she sees it. Okay, so that's not reloading. Let me... Oh my goodness. Wirecast, this is the most frustrating thing. All right, I'm going to have to do this on the fly. I beg my apologies. I beg your apologies. I beg my pardon. I'm going to just go out of that and come back in. This is why we need a producer here. It's... happy Easter. Try to smile. Try to be happy. It's just when tech doesn't work the way it should, and then you get all these other people saying, you got to do this, you got to do that. Well, I'm doing what it should. I'm doing what it's supposed to do, and it doesn't work. Let me just go out of it and bring it back in, and fingers crossed. Okay, if I'm out of it now, I come back in. The chat should be there. Please, 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 please. I'm going to get a sip of water while I wait. I don't know. It's got a little arrow there, hasn't it? It doesn't help that no one's chatting, because I can't tell if it's the chat not working or if it's the fact no one's chatting. What about if I put a message in there? I just put a message called message. See what happens. Angus Ferguson, hey mate, how you going? Potent Creeper 777's in the house. Okay, so my chat's not going to work again. Thanks, Wirecast, you legends. This software is amazing. And Stockerbotter put a message in there as well. Message, awesome. Yeah, there's no rhyme or reason for that. I'm doing everything that everybody suggests, and it just doesn't work. So we have to just, I guess, play the game with what we have. All right, what I'm going to do instead, well, maybe while we sort of recoup, you know what? This is a great segue, actually. In the chat, I've just posted a link to the daily vlog. Now, you won't see it on the screen here, but you'll see it in the screen chat. That daily vlog was where I almost died. Now, it relates to Stevan. So I'm driving along. You know how I had trouble getting the wheel nuts off my two front wheels? Well, when those wheel nuts got put back on by me, apparently I didn't put them on correctly. I didn't know you had to be Superman and tighten them up that tight. I don't have a tool to do that. I don't have a bar. I don't have a pneumatics. I don't have one of those things. So I just screwed them on as tight as I could using that crossbar wheel brace thing. And it didn't...
Steak?
Money's too tight for steak.
Steak?
Bro, what a nice day.
Oh, thanks, Angus. Hey, man. Today here is massive white sea mist. It's like coming in off the east coast, off the East Tasman Sea, blowing in. It's crazy. Thanks for the $5.99. I'm going to use that to fix this chat if I can. So yeah, So the wheel nuts came off. I'm driving along. I'm almost at 100. I'm in 100 zone and my wheel nuts came off. And the link that I put in the chat is when that happened. I made a daily vlog about it. And what I want to throw to now is Outdoor Man with the Van, which isn't anything to do with that happening, but it is me resolving one issue that we had last week on the same, not to do with the wheels. But so let's just have a look at Outdoor Man with the Van. It's not a... Welcome to episode 23 of Outdoor Man with the Van. I've worked something out which will become very clear and simple when I explain it. It's from last week's episode. I've sussed it out. So you know how I was talking about, let's get some more light in here, the compressor unit and those... Oh, you're kidding me. I'm trying to fix this and I've killed... Oh my goodness. Oh man, look, I apologize guys. I'm trying to fix this chat on the fly and I didn't realize that if I did that, it would jump across to the live screen. It did. So goodness me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go back in. This is not the Easter show I wanted to run. This is because the software doesn't work. I'm trying to fix it while I'm streaming. I got to say, the chat's fixed, but I got to say, if this program worked the way it should, and the way it should for the cash you pay, none of these problems should be happening. Wirecast, if you're watching, you get a big thumbs down from me, a huge thumbs down from me. This software is premium priced, but it doesn't do half the things it's supposed to out of the box. And here I am trying to fix it, which is... Okay, Stockerbotter says he wish he could donate. It's not available in his region. Interesting. Yeah, I know the super chat's not available globally. Eddie Murphy. Oops. Yeah. Okay. Look, I'll get back in there. We'll give Outdoor Man with the Van a run again. The compressor unit compressed the video. It's just frustrating. You know I want to deliver something here, and I'm constantly being held back by the tech issues. And you know what Wirecast want me to do? They want me to submit bug reports every time. I'm arguing with them saying, you guys should be paying me to do that. I'm beta testing your software, which you're selling as a finished product. And you want me to continue to submit bug reports and do screen captures and try to recreate issues? No, that's what you pay developers for. That's what I paid $700 for software. So Wirecast can stick it, because I'm almost ready to go back to OBS and struggle with that pile of junk. At least it's free. At least they're not selling something, because this is crap, to be completely frank. All right, let's go back. Yeah, Tim Arkskog, so on that video that I linked to when my wheels fell off, almost fell off. By the way, the two wheel nuts were like finger loose. I had two wheel nuts left of 6 in 100 zone. I wasn't doing 100, I was doing 90. When I pulled over, 2 of them were remaining. So sketchy. And I pinned Tim's comment on that video because his comment is really useful for anyone else that might be having a similar issue. Now look, I'm not going to try to fix anything. Let's just roll Outdoor Man with the Van. Oh, cracky. Welcome to episode 23 of Outdoor Man with the Van. I've worked something out which will become very clear and simple when I explain it. It's from last week's episode. I've sussed it out. So you know how I was talking about, let's get some more light in here, the compressor unit and those 2 little valves at the back, 2 switches down here. These 2 switches here, they control the compressor unit at the rear of Steve Van. And then I was curious about those 2 valves on the tailgate area. Well, it's so simple, right? I can't believe I didn't think of this. You need a compressor to put air into something. To release the air, you need to release the valve. It's so simple. I can't believe I messed this up. You use the power from the battery to kick the compressor in to pump air into those shocks, and then when you want to release the air from those shocks, you do it like this. You come to the little valves here, you undo the little, and then you just do this. I can't believe I didn't work that out. I thought that these were to add a compressor on to put the air back in for some reason. That's what the compressor's for in the back. I am learning and moving along as I learn. I'm gaining more information and more knowledge about Steve Van. It's all going to come in handy when we do start streaming from Steven. Now, is there anything else I can learn about Steve Van that I don't know of? If you have information that could come in handy for me, please let me know. There was a question I had. What was it? I can't remember what my question was. So while I think about what that question was, you guys can go back to the live stream. I'm slowly getting there, right? I'm slowly working this thing out. I'm not mechanically minded. I don't have that kind of tech background. I have a hands-on computing background more than anything. I can work this crap out, but I can't work out mechanical stuff. Looks like I can't work out the chat either. Here we go again. I'm not touching it this time. I'm leaving it. Hey, yeah, and I just want to say thanks to Tim for that message on that video. Go and have a look at it after this stream. It'll all make sense. Very, very sketchy, very scary scenario, very close to a major accident, to be completely honest. Whether Steve Van would have gone like that and I would have veered off the road, or whether the whole van would have flipped over, who knows? Pretty scary. Just reading the chat. Okay, I'll teach you how to drive it. I'm not into that stuff at all. You undo the little whistle. Yeah, that's right. The airlift shockers, that's what they're called. Hey, we're already 11 minutes in and we haven't even hit the discussion topic, but I want to also show you this week, my sponsor, Global Surf Industries, they provide me with surfboards for the Wave a Day. They did a recap of how everything's been going. If you haven't seen my Wave a Day project on my channel, it's where I'm surfing every single day in a particular month right here at Culburra Beach. And Global Surf Industries wanted to put out a video that they could sort of showcase what I've been doing on their modern Highline board. That's the first board they provided me. So I want to give that a run now because I think that's going to be pretty cool. This is the first time anyone's edited my footage. So like I've obviously shot and supplied this footage to Global Surf Industries, and they've come back with a video of their own doing, completely their own edit, their own decision making, and I think it's pretty cool. And I want to run it for you right about now. Cue the seagull. Gotta say, life is definitely better when you surf. Global Surf Industries have been awesome to me. That's a sweet little edit. I love that seagull they left in there, and I know YouTube liked it too. Cue the seagull. Yeah, I really dig what they've done. I think they've done a great job. They have great surfboards. I've always got a link in the Wave a Day videos if you want to go and check out their range. Look at me, man. Like, I'm not a surfer, and yet by the look of that video, my progression has definitely gotten better, and it's only because of it's in the bathroom. That particular board has sat with my ability level, and I've been able to take better waves and get up quicker. The idea is to then get a barrel, which I kind of did get. but you have to go and watch a wave a day for that. Stockabolter, there's a platform that allows people to support your channel without using money. Basically, they watch ads and you get the money. I'm not sure what the name is, but you should check it. Yeah, well, I'm all about opening up different ways for support, for sure. I'll check that out. The chat seems to be working now. That's great to see. So this program just has so many little bugs. Like while I was trying to fix that issue before, the audio level dropped. For no reason, it dropped way down. I had to go physically in and manually crank it back up. No one knows why that is, and Wirecast ignore it. You say, oh, the audio levels dropped. No, they don't. It does. It did. It dropped right. It dropped in this stream.
Money's too tight for steak.
Steak?
My daughter's made some dollar and want to share it with you.
Oh, man. Jeff, your daughter's making the cash. Keep it, give it. Don't give it to me. Keep it for your daughter. Dude, that's Jeff, the happy Canadian. He won the snorkel mask giveaway the other week. Dude, what a great guy. He's been there from the very beginning. Thank you, Jeff. And thanks to your daughter. Far out, dude. My daughter's made some money and I want to share it with you. Give it to her as pocket money. Don't give it to me. Damn, that's... Can I use that money to fix this chat thing? All right, let's jump into the topic of discussion of the day. Happy Canadian. Well done, says MewTube. Adelaide Crows are the best in the house. Let's move into the topic of discussion of the day. So Pewdiepie has shifted from... Now, I got this kind of wrong. His live streaming wasn't so much on YouTube. He has lived on YouTube, obviously, but his live streaming platform was Twitch. But he went across to DLive. Now, what's DLive? Well, DLive is decentralized live streaming. There's more to it than that, but basically it's a competitor to YouTube. They're saying they don't take any cuts. So if you make a $5 Canadian super chat like the Happy Canadian did to me, I'd receive $5. Whereas right now on YouTube will take 30% and give me the remainder. So DLive, it's very confusing. There is a DTube, it's not related to DLive. DLive is separate. Now, they've obviously come to an agreement with Pewdiepie, a financial agreement to get him to come over to endorse this platform because it's kind of new. It's been around since December last year, I believe, November, December 2018. But they've endorsed Pewdiepie. They've given him probably a great handshake deal and said, if you come here, we'll give you X amount of dollars. Let's just have a look. I put this call out on the daily the other day and I got some comments as feedback. Let's just have a look what... I think Michael had a great comment. He suggested the short answer would be, so I asked, why do you think Pewdiepie left or transferred? He said the short answer would be because he got paid to endorse it. Now, before we go any further, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not suggesting there's anything nefarious about being paid to do something. That's you get paid to do whatever you do in life to live. That's called a job. But he probably gets a lot of endorsement requests, so why accept this one? Good question. Looking at DLive, it seems very techie focused. It mentions the blockchain quite prominently. That's how you get paid. You get paid through cryptocurrency, which is based on the blockchain. Now, I sound like I know what I'm talking about, but I've got no clue with this stuff. I know that it's fake money, which can then be real money. And it at least appears to be very content creator focused with its income model. Very true. They are sort of the things that he would be interested in. So I'm leaning towards thinking that he has a stake in the company. Interesting. Do you think Pewdiepie has a stake in the company? I don't think he does. Let's have a look at what the global phenomenon known as the internet thinks about that, because there is I did do a little bit of research for that and I found this page here and I can't quite find it now. Let's have a look at this. Did Pewdiepie... Okay, so this is the news report of Pewdiepie when he went across. So this basically just tells you what I just told you. Tells you a little bit about the platform, tells you a little bit about how Pewdiepie jumped over there. But the one that I really wanted to show you is this one here. And we should make this sucker full screen. This one here. That's DTube. That's DLive. Where is the one that I wanted to show you? I thought I had one here that showed... Yeah, okay, so these guys, these are the people that financially backed this DLive. And this is the creators. So when I said before, let's bring this back out. When I said before about cryptocurrency and not using real money, you convert the money into their currency. Their currency is called Well, it's called Lino, but I know Lino as Lino, and that's because I worked under a head chef in Adelaide, and his name's spelt the same, but we call him Lino. So I know I'm saying it wrong, but I'm always going to call this Lino. Now, where are we? Let's just scroll down here. These are the backers behind the currency that's behind this blockchain, which represents the way you get paid on DLive. So there's no mention there of PewDiePie. Where does it say? I mean, you can read this yourself later on, but I'm just highlighting the fact that it's nothing to do with PewDiePie in the terms of money. So, with that said, let's have a little look at where is my mouse? Here it is. What this looks like. So this is what DLive appears when you go onto it. Now, I have signed up to it. I'm always about new platforms, you know that. I signed up, I jumped in there, and I made 3 streams. Now, if you wanted to go and find my streams, you'd have to search for Gives a Minute, the same as you would on YouTube, and this is what would come up. And this is a little bit sort of strange, the way this all works. So nothing comes up there. It's a little bit buggy, I gotta say. It's obviously it's bugged out on me right now. Let's refresh the page. It's in the infancy, I guess, and maybe the servers aren't like focused on nobody right now. They're focused on the big creators. And I'm missing the chat here. I'll get back to the chat in a sec. So yeah, you get this screen, streamer is offline, check in later. Because this is predominantly a live streaming platform, one thing I hate about it. So I've live streamed, you can see here, let's make this sucker full screen. So you can see here, I've got to do this every time, don't I? Wirecast, come on. When you come in here, you get to your replay section. Now this is where your stored content is. These are my 3 streams I made, 1, 2, 3. Now, 42 views, 4 views, 9 views. That's nothing, right? This one here earned me $1.80 in Lino points. I have 1 follower. That's fantastic. The Happy Canadian, crikey. That's my first follow. Happy Canadian. I appreciate you jumping in there, dude. I was going to say I've been on there for a week now and I haven't had a follower, but there's one there. But just for comparison's sake, look at the way this chat comes back in because you've got to reload it every time. Crap. This Wirecast program, bow. I want my money back. It's crap. If you look at, so someone as big as PewDiePie, right? Oh, wait a sec. No, I wanted to go back and talk about the other comments that I got. This comment from another giver when I put the message out, if it would come up. Where is it? So Steel Cucumber said he is not allowed to use the N word on YouTube. Maybe DLive will allow him to use that word. And I gotta say, if you look closely at the terms of service, which I have, they're not that much different to the YouTube terms of service. If you wanted to investigate that, you'd have to go deep diving into this page here, and I pulled this up already and read through it so you don't have to. But in here, should we make this sucker full screen? Let's go here, full screen. Damn, I need a producer. If we pop this up, terms of service, I skimmed through this and it's like a 12-page document, 11-page document, but page 5, if we jump down to that, has the highlights here. General prohibitions and company enforcement rights. Do not post, upload, publish, submit, transmit, or user content that infringes, misappropriates, or violates a third party's patent, copyright, trademark, trade secret, moral rights, or other intellectual property rights, or rights of publicity or privacy, violates or encourages any conduct that would violate or applicable laws, bada. You can certainly go ahead and read that at your leisure, but what I'm suggesting in this is that it's not all that different to what YouTube has. So I don't think you're going to get a free-for-all place where you can come in and just put anyone down, say whatever you damn well please. If you have a look at this currency, where's my page? I'm always on the wrong thing here. Where's my page here? There's their community guidelines. My page here, my earnings, let's have a look at my earnings from doing 3 streams to nobody. I've earned a whopping $2.80 of those Lino points, whatever that means. Now, obviously, PewDiePie has earned a lot more, being a guy who's got a hell of a lot more followers. Let's have a look at, can I do it there? Let's got to search him here, don't we? Let's have a look what PewDiePie's earnings are. Now, he should be one of the top ranked here on the platform. Oh, by the way, this is really funny. Just check this out. I watched this the other night. This is crazy. Look at this content on this platform. Watch this. I'm just going to kill them. It's a bit buggy. This is a live stream? This just goes on forever. I can't play any more of it because it may be copyrighted. Let's just kill it. I can hear my outro. It's all over. That went so fast. What? See you next week, folks. I was going to get into this more. Oh, man. And my outro didn't play.